Good morning, children. Today we are going to see the lesson number 3 in our physics, which is energy. In that we are going to see the last portion. Okay. So I will complete this last portion and then I will move on to the detailed answer section of our first lesson. Okay. Because you will be having your exams coming. Okay. So you have to start learning all the 3 lessons. We are completing the 3rd lesson today. So our portions will be the first 3 lessons which I am completing from till today. Okay, wow. Now going to the last portion of our energy. We saw what is the definition of energy. Energy means the capacity to do work. Okay. Then we saw the different types of energies, right? Mechanical energy. Then we saw the renewable sources of energy, then non-renewable sources, when we came across all the types of energies. Now we are going to see what is the energy chain. Energy chain means we are going to see the transformation of energy. Okay, the energy is going to be transferred. Transferred means it is going to be moving from one point to another point. Okay, in a series. Series means one by one. Okay, from the sun to the living things on earth. It is only moving from the sun. So that is why we said sun is the primary source of energy. Okay, so the transformation of energy means the energy is moving from one point to another in a series. Okay, series means what? We are going one standard after one and only. You are not jumping from 7th standard to 10th standard directly. After 7th standard, you have to go to 8th. After 8th, you have to go to 9th. Okay. So that is after completing one point, it is moving to the another point. So that becomes series. Whereas you will be learning Hindi, you will be learning art, you can be learning music. That you are doing it parallelly. So that is parallel learning. But this is series learning. Series means you have to complete one thing and then only you have to start with the other. Like that, the energy is going to be transferred from the sun, okay, to all the living things on earth one by one. So that is called as energy chain. Okay. Now, how is it being transferred? We will see. The first one is the sun. Okay, what does the sun do? It provides heat and light energy. We already know that. Okay, sun is the main source of energy for our earth. Then, this heat and light energy is moved to the plants. Okay, these plants will convert the solar energy to food. You have already learned this in your biology. The process of converting the solar energy into food with the help of water and minerals and chlorophyll in the plants is called as photosynthesis. That process is called as photosynthesis. Photo means light. Synthesis means it is going to combine. So the plants will combine the light energy along with the chlorophyll, water and other nutrients from the soil into food. Okay, that food is stored either in leaves, stem, root or in any form. Okay, that energy is stored in the plants. Now when the animals eat the plants, when animals or human beings eat the plants, what will happen? That energy is transferred to the animals. Okay, now when the animals are dying or when the human beings are dying, then we will be burying them in the earth. Okay, then we will be burying them in the earth. So, after the animals and plants decay, we get fossil fuels. Okay, so this is how the energy is transferred from sun, then to the plants, then to the animals and then to the fossil fuels. Okay, so this is called as energy chain. You know what is a chain? Chain is mean it will be connected one end to the another without any break. So, likewise, the energy from the sun is moving from sun to plants, plants to animals and animals to the fossil fuels. Okay. Now, coming to the law of conservation of energy. This is a very, very important law which you should learn by heart. Okay. That is, either energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Okay, but can be converted from one form to another. Okay, this is like our sloka. Okay, like one memorized poem you have to remember. That is, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Okay, but can be converted from one form to another. Example, you have water which is used in the hydroelectric power station. Okay, we saw water, if it is stored in the dam, will have potential energy. Then when the dam is opened, okay, when the water is flowing from the dam, it will have kinetic energy. So the potential energy is converted into the kinetic energy. Now this kinetic energy is converted into the mechanical energy when it is starting to rotate the turbines. Now the turbines will in turn generate the electrical energy with the help of generators. So the energy is getting transformed from one form to another. Okay, so energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Only it can be converted from one form to another. Okay, now examples like electrical bulb, okay, which we use at our home. What is happening there? Electrical energy is converted to the light energy. Then coming to the electric fan, electrical energy is converted to the mechanical energy. Then the third one, electric iron or the geyser. So electrical energy is converted to the heat energy. Is it not? We will be wanting hot water in the bathroom. So what will happen? You switch on the switch, or you put on the switch. What will happen? The geyser or the heater will be on. It will heat the water. Then you get the hot water. So electrical energy is converted to the heat energy there. And the plants, we already discussed, the solar energy is converted to the chemical energy. What is the chemical energy there? The food prepared by the plants is the chemical energy there, because it is in the form of glucose. Okay, then solar cells. What do you mean by the solar cells? All the solar energy is converted into electrical energy with the help of the solar cells. Okay, now coming to the energy conservation. Conservation means what? We have to save or we have to preserve so that we are not wasting the resources. Because once the resources are all wasted or finished or it is totally over, we cannot have other sources of energy. Then it will be a very huge problem for our future generation. Okay, so energy should be conserved. Conserved means preserved to prevent scarcity in the future. Okay, so we have to use more of solar based appliances, because sun is always an unlimited source of energy. There's no limit for our sun. Energy obtained from the sun. So we can switch to solar based appliances. Then fans and lights should be switched off when they are not in use, because you should not unnecessarily waste the electrical energy. Then avoid overheating of the heaters. Heaters, because after so much of heating, you should not leave it as it is. You should switch it off. Then avoid overcooling of air conditioners, ACs, which will be using at homes. Okay, you will say till 10 o'clock you will be cooling the room, then you will switch off the AC. Then the CFL or the LED lamps. CFL means compact fluorescent light. Okay, that is being used in the place of tube lights. Then we have to avoid cars or bikes for a short distance travel. You can go by walk to the shortest distance. If you want to go buy some things from the shop nearby, you can go by walk or by cycle instead of taking the bike or a car. So these are all simple ways by which we can conserve the energy so that we can give something or we can keep something for the future generations. Okay, now this is the work energy principle. Work energy principle means the work done on the body is equal to the change in the kinetic energy. Okay, the work done on the body is equal to the change in the kinetic energy. So if two kinetic energies are there, or if we are going to have the initial kinetic energy and the final kinetic energy, the work done is nothing but final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. Okay, so this is the end of your lesson 3. You have to go through this video, open your textbook and read that last part of the lesson number 3. Okay, I will be sending you the detailed question answer Word document in the WhatsApp. So we will be having 3 lessons for our exam: lesson number 1, lesson number 2 and lesson number 3. Okay.